for it. There's 2 portages right before the falls. So there's one here, which we came and we dropped off Mike's kayak on the other side, which we found another portage. We didn't know until now. So it looks a little rough, but I think I'm going to attempt it and make it to the second portage, and it's right at the falls. So that might go ahead of me in case something happened. If I spilt over or something and I lose my kayak or something, he'll be at the other end if that does happen, and he'll be able to retrieve it. So here we are, all in real time. Agawa River. Here we go. We are 300 meters from the waterfall, 75-foot drop. So I got to be extremely cautious here. I don't know, never did this run. So let's do it.
This is extremely dangerous. I don't suggest anybody to do this. Again, I would like to emphasize, my brother's on the other end waiting for me, just in case something were to happen. Although I am a daredevil, and I love taking risks, they are calculated, and I do make sure that safety is number one.
I might just walk her. I'm gonna line it. I'm gonna walk it. I can't move. My back is on a rock. And I would have got stuck here too.
It's extremely difficult navigating through these rocks and boulders. I bet you're thinking, why not just portage? That portage is extremely difficult. I'm still glad I took this option.
see if I can finish this baby. Hey, Mike! I will not give up! There's the falls. Woo. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, ready for a portage down.
Down, vertical.
Vertical.
Straight down.
I think 80 feet down.
Okay, I got the weight, so.
Wait.
It's okay, I got it. Man.
Okay.
I'm at a good spot here. I got good foot leverage, I got a tree. This was one of the most difficult portages of the trip. It may not appear, but this is almost straight down.
I got it.
My brother Mike had to tie a rope to the back. Holding on to the rope, I was trying to make sure I did not lose control of the front of the kayak.
That was good, eh?
Keep in mind, all of the gear in the kayak. We must have had over 100 pounds.
Okay, wait for me. Okay.
In situations like this, especially if you're exhausted and you're low on food, you want to take your time. Injuries can happen in a split of a second.
Ugh.
Okay.
All right. You all right?
Yeah, I got a piece of wood caught between my legs.
Fucking
thing.
easy to snap an ankle here.
Okay.
All right, we're done anyways. This is awesome.
Holy shit.
Round two.
We gotta do this again. Okay, let's go.
So we're portaging down the Agawa Falls. This part of the trail is accessible by foot. If you want to do this, here's some insight. The falls are at the end of the Tollab Trail. The trailhead can be reached via Freighter Road just off Trans-Canada Highway. Freighter Road is an unpaved and rather rough. The trailhead is about 3 miles from the highway. The trail is 12 kilometers long one way. Hiking in, spending some time at the falls, and hiking out took over 10 hours. And unless you run, I doubt you can do it any quicker. The park actually estimates that it takes you 6 to 8 hours one way. Many people make it a 2-day adventure. There are several campsites along the way, including at the top of the falls. The beginning of the trail is deceptively easy. The first third of the trail is an easy descent through the forest to the riverbed. The trail follows the river for a while, and the scenery is amazingly beautiful. Just when you think you'll get to the falls in no time, the trail begins to look exactly what you're seeing right now. The last third is very rough, with lots of steep ups and downs. It's very dangerous. Here's a great view of the waterfalls, 75 feet high. Unfortunately, we couldn't get any closer. By this time, we were exhausted and very hungry. It was also raining pretty heavily at times. We needed to move on for the rest of the journey. We needed to find camp and make some food.
That was beautiful. We just can't get to it, and we're out of energy. Been trucking around. Portages, they're pretty tough.
Is the map handy for you?
Yep.
This right here is not the river we're supposed to navigate. We're only hoping that the end meets in the same spot as where we're supposed to go. The riverbed was so low, we couldn't walk any boulders anymore. Our feet were just so sore, and we were extremely tired and hungry. We're trying to find the easy routes now.
I almost made it. And I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Get out.
I will stay here and see what happens with Mike. Oh my. Well, that's the route we were supposed to take. The oxbows. This is the right at the beginning of it. Just saw a bear. Just up on the other corner. I don't know how we're gonna get through this. Definitely don't want to walk portage through that stuff. So hopefully Mike can find a path here. We'll find out in a minute. This part does not look fun. Whew, exhausted right now. Need a break and need lunch.
Get out. Get out.
Yeah? Alright. Mike's giving me a warning sign to get out. Holy, this is crazy. All right. When is work over? I know one thing. My truck has cold beer. Cold beer! I'm ready for ya! I want it now. Look at Mike. It looks like he's like floating on top. What sucks is I'm gonna be there in a minute. Yeah, that was cool. That chipmunk just ran across that log. Yep. Whew. I got one battery bar left. Let's hopefully it lasts this part. This is the other.
I just hung out in the and I floated right through it. Got deep. Shallow on the side. Yeah, I just kind of gave up.
This is the other 10 minutes that I don't like.
One more tree down. And it looks like we can paddle down after this.
Yeah, it looks like it, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's way steep here. Well, the water feels good.
If that tree wasn't there, we'd be doing right now.
Yeah, you're right.
Fuck, that was too much. Oh, shit.
Another one? No. Well, I don't know about this. Holy. Hey, this is deja vu, man. Oh. Remember doing that in March, Detroit River. Exactly that. And I capsized my kayak. When you're exhausted, this is how you paddle. Look at the ducks. Look at the ducks. Lots of babies. Is it? I remember that rock up here. I've been here before. Burnt rock, straight ahead. Campsite should be somewhere up here on the left. Made it to Burnt Rock today. We didn't stay at the falls. It was the weather was bad and we were pretty tired. And it was pouring, so we decided just to keep going. I wanted to get some cool film of it, but that didn't happen. Anyways, here we are. We made it. It took a while. This stretch was the hardest part of the entire trip. Mike saw a bear. I might have already said that. But anyways, we're gonna go find the campsite and make lunch because we are starving.
We also lost several hours of footage. The weather was not cooperating with us. The rain was off and on. Sometimes it was pouring, so we couldn't have the camera out.
We made it to our campsite at Burnt Rock. Oh. Nice. Look at this. Someone even made us some benches.
Well, what do you think?
We got it. We even have benches. So we decided to push on a little further, and we are at Burnt Rock Pool. It's about 1.5 kilometers or so to the mouth of Lake Superior. This is actually a trail. From here, this point, it's 7 kilometers to Agawa Falls, and it's called the Toab Trail. And it's about 3 kilometers to this point from Freighter Road. It's all downhill, 3 kilometers. Pretty awesome trail. We've done it many times. So I'll go show you our last campsite of the trip, and then we go back to Lake Superior Provincial Park, and we're gonna kayak right to our campsite, which we already have. It's on the beach, 136, and our mountain bikes are sitting there. We're gonna grab our mountain bikes, and then we're gonna bike all the way to the truck, which is at the train station, which is gonna be about a 15K bike up the Freighter Road. So here's the site. Awesome fishing hole in here. Always catch whenever we're hungry. Awesome rock to dive in. Went swimming a few times already today. What do you think of the site?
Perfect.
Just drying out all of our stuff right now. We got stuck in that rain, that downpour earlier, which is why we couldn't really see the falls. Perfect bench, fireplace. Nice spot for a tent. We chose to put a tent up here because it's a little bit level, a little more level ground. And this is home for the evening.
This spot right here is about 3 kilometers from the trailhead. That's the Toab Trail. We usually mountain bike down. It takes us about 20 minutes.
These big logs, eh? Unreal. These things just piled through this. Don't know how, but look at this. Unreal. And look how high up above we are from the river. So it must have been a crazy winter or crazy storm or something, or both. Spring runoff, who knows. All right here too. And there's a trail that goes up there to the Toab Trail, to this campsite. So it's Tuesday morning, and we're just gonna get on the road. What's that? Yeah. Tuesday morning. Time to get back on the highway. Just leaving our Burnt Rock campsite for the night. And we're gonna head on down the water highway. There's a fishing hole down there. We call that Dan's hole. Daniel caught a nice big rainbow trout. No, it was a speckled trout last year, I believe. So we're gonna go find that hole, fish it, and then slowly make our way to the mouth of Lake Superior to our campsite, and then the awesome bike journey back to the truck. It's about 7 a.m. We were up before the sun came out this morning.
I make a couple casts.
Mike's got one on. You lost him?
No. Not some nice ones. It's kind of hard to get them in here though.
Yeah, it is tough in a kayak. Check out this fishing hole now. Hopefully we can nail a short lunch. Right there. There's lunch. Oh. Already. First cast? It's a little guy.
Stuck the value. That's the perfect size to eat though. More?
Yeah. Want to make ourselves a little rock? Yeah. Well, that was the first cast for Mike. First fish in the hole. I found this awesome rock I can step on. Down. I have a snag, I'm joking. I know. Ay, ay, ay. Well, not bad. Whole entire portage trip is my second snag. Well, here's my last cast. Nothing. This hole skunked me. If I was as good at fishing as I was at camping, I'd be a pretty shitty camper. That's for sure. The bridge! First sign of people in the last 4 days. I see the Agawa Bridge coming. I see steak and dinner on the way. We don't go around tonight. You might just make a fire down on the beach in Lake Superior Provincial Park. 'Cause I see the Agawa Bridge coming, and I see food is on the way. We don't go around tonight without having a fire, with that meat on the grill cooking. Yeah, there's my I'm so excited to be almost back song. Although it's been an awesome trip, it's just good to get back. And if you've done these kind of trips, you know exactly what I mean. We're not out of the trenches just yet. We have passed this bridge about another 4-kilometer kayak paddle. through Lake Superior and it's pretty windy right now. So what that means, it may be an extremely rough Superior paddle home to our campsite. So we'll find out in a minute. The bridge! Woohoo!
You don't have to hit any more rocks.
Hey, is that steak almost ready?
No, you have to go buy it first.
Always.
Nice steak, high protein.
How do you want your steak?
Raw. I'm not even gonna cook it.
Guy's gonna eat his steak raw. Nice baked potato.
Onion.
A full onion saute over fire.
I want a Tim Hortons coffee.
Tim Hortons coffee. Oh man. All them calories you burned.
Well, the lake should be not too bad now. That was like a wind tunnel back in there, that stretch we were coming through.
Yeah, it was.
You know? Let's go for a flat lake.
Yeah. Nice. Oh my god, huge white caps.
Yeah, we might be putting our spray skirts on, eh? Shit.
This is not luxury now, man. After everything we've been through.
You
Hey?
think it's gonna be over just like that?
Come on, man. Why is there something before the end of the tunnel?
Always, man.
For real.
It's gonna be big.
Look at that. Oh, those are huge.
Well, just wait till you get closer to them. You think they're big now.
Why didn't I bring a beer for this moment?
Fuck, you're gonna need more than beer. You're gonna need whiskey.
Oh, dude. This is not fair right now.
You always said it was gonna be fair. Where'd you come up with that idea?
That's steak dinner.
You may not get to have this anywhere.
Ay, ay. Well, I guess we're gonna stop up here and get our gear ready, I guess.
Well,
Get our spray skirt
it
on.
can't be that bad.
Well, I don't know, man. Look at that.
Just at the mouth, it might be tricky getting out. You may have to just go straight out to where the waves aren't breaking and it's just swells.
Yep. Four and a half K from the corner.
Well, unless you hug the shoreline and cut straight across, it's like, kind of like a bay in a way, right?
Yeah.
A bay.
Wow. We should have brought our surfboards.
Yeah, I can see whitecaps everywhere out there.
Yeah. The
There's whitecaps on Lake Superior, that means it's going to be pretty rough.
Well, worst comes to worst, we do have that trail right here.
Where?
Well,
Right here.
yeah, the trail's right here.
Then you got to go inside, I think.
Inside that little bay there?
Yeah.
No, I'm quite certain it's right here, man. It's right around here.
No, it doesn't come out that far.
You sure?
Yeah, almost pretty sure.
Well, let's hop out here and
Scope it out.
yeah. Look at this. They're even breaking inside the river here.
Well, that's not good. I can feel it now already.
Yeah.
Starting a little bit of wave action. We're not even on the lake yet. The whole bay, this bay's changed.
It's changed quite a bit.
No, it's changed since I was out here in July.
Yeah?
It was not like this.
Really?
No.
It wasn't like this last year either. This was all covered here. There's a little, just a little inlet in there.
Land. We've been walking around on there.
Wow, this is ever change. See what 1 year does? All this was covered. We could walk right through this. Hey, hey, hey. Oh yeah. This is just the beginning. We're not even on the lake yet. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Better go all the way out in 4 kilometers. Alright, we're all geared up. We're making this happen right now. We're gonna go cut through it. Got my waterproof backing onto my GoPro. Right here, mate. Right here! Holy fuck. Yeah. Yeah, you went pretty high, man. Yeah. I did. Are you using your Skag? No? That was pretty awesome. I did. I've never been in nothing like this before. I like it. I'm a little nervous. It's just the water's so cold, man. Legend lives on from the Chippewa down. Big lake they call Gujigumi. You must be real stupid if you're gonna kayak in this shit, because the waves are really crazy. Like it is said, never gives up or dead. Oh, that's why we're a little bit nuts. It's okay, it's the end of the trip. We will be there in due time. Destination campsite. So we made it 4.5K. Now we just gotta find our campsite. We don't know which one it is. All we know is it's 336. I actually think Mike's going too far. But he thinks he's right, so maybe he is. Who knows? Been a rough ride, man. Exhausting. Non-stop. Powerhouse. It's no further than this, man. Yeah, it's no further than this. No, it's no further. So we gotta go in. Yeah. Alright. I'm going for it. Holy moly! Hey, that's not the trick! Oh my, I am beat. Holy, dude, I almost went there. Well, we made it. Woo! Dude, I was so close, man.
Did you get that on video?
Yeah, all of it. I was so close.
Oh, you're not even fogged up. So you got an excellent adventure.
So we made it to camp. This is our spot for the rest of the week. Tuesday today, we go home next Monday. Well, on Monday. Woohoo! What a great Agawa trip. A lot of work. It's pretty awesome though.